Hey guys, welcome to EP5. I'm Viv.
And I'm Pierre.
And today we have
Matt from Straight Shooting with Matt. That's also my podcast.
Follow it, by the way. You gotta follow it.
Then we also have Giovanni Rivera.
And Donovan Greytoes.
Okay, so for today we'll be talking about college experiences. So what college does everyone go to?
You want us to go on like a
We're in order.
reporter? Okay. I go to GCC, Glenville Community College. I'm studying film and media production, and I want to make a movie someday. So that's a little bit about me.
That's pretty good.
I go to Straya, Mount Community College. And I'm trying to major in trying. You see, I said trying. That's if I graduate, you know. But I will. I promise. I told my mom I will. Political science, pretty good.
Okay. And I go to GCU. I'm majoring in pre-pharmacy.
I go to Mesa Community College. My major is engineering, hopefully producing like music and stuff. And then I also run a track there. So.
And then I also go to Mesa Community College, basically mainly for track, and then business and entrepreneurship. One day start my own business. So yeah. You're minded, blanket.
I want to know what races you guys run. Like, what are your guys' events?
For me, it's like sprinting events. So the 100, the 200, sometimes the 400, and then like the relay, like the 4x1, 4x4.
Those are always fun.
Keep them
You don't run the 400? He's calling you out?
Yeah. Well, 400 is not my event, but
It's not as event.
Okay, what do you run there?
I mainly do the 400, the 200, the 4x4, and then sometimes do the 100, and then an alternate for the 4x1.
Why is it blinking?
Why is yours not blinking and his is blinking?
It's fine.
See, I tried pointing that out, but no one
Once
bring
it
it up.
turns red, don't worry about it.
You're chilling then.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So basically, mainly just focus on the 400 and 200 and 4x4. Sometimes the one, but not that much.
Okay. Big relay guy? Yeah.
I don't know how you do to run. I don't know. I don't like running.
me either.
What you
For real.
I don't like running, but I'm here. It's like my ticket out.
I don't know what to do with life without sports. That's
That's my thing.
like, how do you guys do that? I don't get it.
Well, I still.
Like pickup games.
So-
I mean, I get that.
What do you see yourself doing after college then?
Like some type of sport, I don't know.
Like,
I'll figure it out.
like independently or what? Like, what are you thinking?
I mean, like I said, I want to start a business, but at the same time, still be trying to do sports and everything. Like, you got people like Noah Lyles and everything. He be running track, but he also has his own like company and like shit like that.
What
So,
do you do? I know who Noah Lyles is.
yeah,
But
I'm not fully sure exactly what it is, but I just know like he does a bunch of commercials and stuff like that, and then has his own brand. I know that.
So he's sponsored by them and all
Yeah.
that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Noah Lyles is a great athlete. He's a great 200 runner.
Damn, I just be knowing you. Well, that's it.
Oh, you need to talk to people, man.
Gotta start watching the Olympics, man.
I've been. But, you know, we're going to listen in the morning just to watch people run.
What's your sport? What do you like to watch in the Olympics?
Ooh, during the Olympics? Well, the last one, I didn't really watch a lot. I mean, surfing was pretty fire. Because we got people from Peru.
I didn't even know surfing was in the Olympics.
Me either. I did not know that.
I'm going to watch it. It's good. I like it. I like it. I just try to watch every male Peruvian or female Peruvian that was playing, you know, in the Olympics.
Proud Peruvian, okay.
No, we didn't win shit. But we were close. What about you, Viv? Did you watch any Olympic events?
I'm not a sports person. Like if you know me, I know nothing about sports.
I told her I remember texting her. I was like, the Bengals won.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, wait, I don't know what that is.
It's an NFL team.
My bad, guys.
And they won the Super Bowl this week too.
We'll see.
They will.
We'll see.
I haven't been following it at all, so I have no idea. Like, are the Rams in it?
The Rams and the Bengals.
Joe Burrow is gonna win it.
I think the Rams
Rams
will win
gonna
it.
carry it?
I think the Rams will
The
win it.
guy from Home Alone.
They have the best defense.
Okay.
They're the best defense. But I really want Odell Beckham to win it. not really the ring.
Nah.
I really want he deserves a ring.
I feel like Matthew Stafford deserves a ring. He spent a good 10 years in Detroit. He deserves a ring. But
he need to get out of Detroit. That's what the problem.
Dude, it's like you're hearing Chinese right now. Like,
For real.
You don't know what's going on. Like, who are these people?
I'm hella confused.
It's all good.
Sorry guys, I'm more of a sport. I'm a club person.
A club, like, how club?
Yeah.
Like, you know, the student council and everything.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
focus on. Well, that's a good segue into what our topic is. So, we all go to different colleges. We all named off our colleges. So let's talk a little bit about the college experience. And I guess, what do you think the difference is between a university and a community college? Viv knows a little bit of the university life, right?
Sure, yeah. I kind of go to a small university though, so it's not like a university. There's no frats, there's no sororities.
There's no frats and sororities?
Yeah, they don't have that. It's literally a Christian college. The only thing they have is like...
A sorority against Christianity or what?
I don't know. I know that they just have like the... Sorry, I'm not religious. I don't know. But they have church. I don't know.
Yeah.
But people be getting married. Oh wait, I should bring up that topic. Are we like restricting everything bad?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like people be getting married just to have sex.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Some horse nuts.
one dude, just good for one thing. Yeah.
Wow.
So outside of universities, the four of us guys, we all go to a community college. You guys go to Mesa, you go to Stray, I go to GCC. I'm pretty sure it's all around the same because they're all owned by Maricopa Community College.
Yeah.
And how about we listen to you guys about what it's like being a track athlete at a college. What's it like a little bit?
For Mesa at least, it's really nothing. It's pretty much like high school. Just like, I guess, a bigger campus, I guess. But all we really do is just go to school and then practice, and then that's our day pretty much. That's really what it is. And hopefully we just pass our
You
classes.
guys feel like some robots sometimes, doing the same thing every day?
Pretty much.
But basically, like, every day is just a routine. Like, wake up, get ready, go to class.
But do you feel like it pays off once the needs come and you guys...
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It's intense. Like, would you say, like, after a day, it's like, I need this rest. Like, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, honestly, our rest is like what? Sunday? I think that's like on top of your actual rest.
That's how I play baseball, and literally the only day we had off was Sunday.
Yeah.
But then for Sundays, they want us to rest, but at the same time do recovery stuff. So like you don't really sleep that much, but you gotta do what you gotta do to basically heal your body. Because after like the first month or two, you'll be fine. But doing it all summer and everything,
It's a
getting
toll
into
on the
season,
body. Yeah, like, I definitely agree. I got injuries just from being out there so much.
Oh yeah.
That comes with being a college athlete. I think they expect a lot of you, which is good. I think it prepares you for the real world.
Yeah.
And like anything you go into, any job, like it's like a discipline, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn.
Oh, but it's pretty cool. I think this place in college is pretty good. I mean, I didn't really want to go for it, but if I were to go to it, then it would be really hard to work, really have a podcast and stuff like that. Think about it. And I'm not saying it's not like impossible, but it will definitely take time from anything else that you want to do. Because in high school we think about it, we're like, damn, we really had school, and then after that we had practice every day. So there was no time for work, there was no time to go out.
Yeah.
And it was good though, we liked it. But sometimes some people just get to the point where like, I really don't want to do this now.
we had a good amount of people on our team too. They had like quit track and everything because they had like either, of course, college and like school grades, but you have to work and everything. Got to pay for your classes, pay for everything.
Some people don't have the luxury of living at home, and that's like a big thing. That's one of the biggest things for a college athlete. It's like you got to sacrifice one thing. One thing has to suffer.
Yeah.
Actually, I was actually going to quit track this year after I got my scholarship. For like the same reason, like just stuff like pretty much paying for college classes and like other stuff at home.
Wait, how much do you guys pay?
Mine's not that bad. I think for each class it's like $1,000 or more, maybe $2,000. I'm not really sure. But like I passed where I tried to cover it, and then whatever happened.
Yeah, I definitely.
I don't know. Like it's.
I mean, because
I had to pay for it.
I had a full schedule last semester. It was a little bit over 1,000. And this semester, I went with a full schedule and like 2 more classes, so like about almost 2,000. But it's not as bad as university. But like when you go to university, you have to pay for it. Like,
Classes
it's really
cost
hard.
like what, another $9K on top of that?
Yeah.
Am I exaggerating? It's a lot more, huh?
Yeah, then you gotta buy books and everything too.
I don't pay that much.
Well, you're a private. Well, actually, it'd probably be more.
No, actually, a lot of people say that, but GC is actually pretty cheap. I would pay $400 a month, and I didn't even get that many scholarships.
You get a scholarship?
Yeah, I did. And I did get student loans, but like still, it's not as much as like freaking ASU.
Yeah,
ASU be expensive.
Yeah.
Or like UFA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Well, like what for one course you take at a community college, it comes out to what, $300 at most, and then maybe books on top of that.
Oh yeah.
And you go to university, and one class probably costs around $1,000 for one class, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, like not just at GCU, maybe at like ASU, UFA,
Oh, yeah.
and everywhere else,
Yeah.
the big names and all that. So it's definitely, for people who don't have the luxury of going to university, I think it's really important to, go to a community college and figure out what you really want to do.
Yeah.
I think it's overlooked a lot of the time.
It is overlooked.
People, nothing wrong with going to university. There's also nothing wrong with community college.
No, that's everybody's problem. They see like me and Giovanni, we go to community college, and they're like, oh, like you go to like community college, you guys must do that. Like good, but that's not the problem. Like, if you're thinking like ASU, Oregon, Alabama, like the top schools, they're hella good. But most of the case, like we have people who's running faster time than D1 athletes.
Exactly, and the only reason why is because they're grades.
Just think that grades or like
Or money.
money. That's it. That's literally what it is.
Community college athletes are very, very talented, very, very hardworking. The only difference is they just didn't have the opportunities that Division I kids have.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Like we have a good amount of people go from community JUCO colleges to end up at D1. Like the LSU runner Terrence Laird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Olympic runner now.
Went from JUCO to running D1 at LSU and winning in nationals and everything. So like it's a harder way to go about it, but it does pay off in the end.
You still get the title of playing at a Division I school. Like, yeah, you did your 2 years, you did your time, but even after that, like there's still more to go. Like there's still more in the tank. So I think people forget that it's like you don't have to go 4 years at a university and have that title. You can go from point A to point B and still succeed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is true though, cause like, if I were to go to let's say law school, I can literally start right here, and if I can transfer my last year to Harvard, I literally graduate with the Harvard title.
Yeah.
You think about it, like
smart. It's a lot smart.
So everything comes out to it. I mean, and in sports, obviously, I think people do overlook when it comes to community college, and people try to take down people from community college, and I'm just like, hey man, I don't understand the thing. Like, I'm in community college, I don't pay nothing, my financial aid covers that. I live with my mom, and I work, so like I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I still take the same classes that they probably take.
Exactly.
I don't pay for anything, like So I'm like, I'm not a person that likes going to parties or stuff like that. So I'm cool with being in community college. I feel like it's more peaceful. I just take it as school. It's just there's no class time with people, or there's no assemblies. Sure, I don't think they have a lot of sports, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do sports, so I'm okay with it. So at the end of the day,
I do enjoy the college sport aspect though, like going to an ASU game and seeing that excitement from the fans is really exciting.
It is.
It is, definitely. Baseball games,
Mm-hmm.
anything, soccer game.
Yeah, anything.
They're always going to be, they're on TV, like,
yeah, of course.
they bring a lot of money in these Division I college sports, so they're going to be accepted.
That's why athletes should get paid.
You think so? I think that's like,
college athletes.
Working on.
It is working. I think they're getting paid this year actually.
Trademark,
so
right?
They're only doing it based on like ads and sponsors.
Yeah, sponsored. Like you have to be sponsored. Like college is still not
get
paid.
paid to play.
No, not yet. We're working on it.
I don't think that's.
We're working on it.
I don't think that's about
I
argument.
mean, in a way, you kind of do get paid to play. If
you get sponsored like Nike or Puma, but you know how hard that is.
Yeah.
Well, you're trying to say though, like, are you trying to say like college should pay you though to play? like a paycheck type of thing?
I think college should pay the athletes that's bringing money to the table. Like who won this year the championship for college football? Georgia. Like who's their? I don't know. I don't know who's their best quarterback, but like I'm pretty sure he gets like money for the school.
Oh, definitely.
So like he should get money from the school. Now like I'm not saying every player, but I'm saying like the superstars of the team, like individual wise.
I kind of disagree with that.
Okay.
Like I see why, but at the same time, I don't think it should be that way, due to the fact that university at the end of the day, you think about it, it's for your studies, not for the sport. And obviously, I'm not saying like I don't know how to explain it, but if you're gonna go into the program, the most they could do to stay good, it would just be pay for your scholarship, pay for your equipment. But if you think about it, if college start paying for you, then what's the point of going to the NBA? Like let's say if you were like a basketball player, you're going to college for Duke and all these programs.
It's just a higher level.
Yeah,
it's
for
higher level.
you would just literally be comfortable with playing with, let's say, Duke. Oh, shit, they're paying me for this, like.
Yeah, but it's like temporary. You only do it for 4 years and then you're out. Like,
Yeah.
you can't
No,
stay
yeah,
in London.
but then that's what I'm saying though. Like, if people would get comfortable. Oh yeah, I'm getting paid here, for that. Like, they don't see the next step. Think about it.
What I think about, I'm actually, this brought up a big question for me. I want to know from all of you guys. Do you guys think that professional athletes get paid a rightful amount? Do you think that that's reasonable to be paid millions and millions of dollars?
We should hear from her first, because she doesn't really.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Huh?
Like, how do you feel? Do you think
I feel like everyone can have an opinion on this, even if you don't know sports.
Yeah.
Do I feel like athletes are getting paid the rightful amount?
Mm-hmm.
It's a controversial topic because some people are like yes, but some people also believe like that money should be going towards something bigger than someone who plays a sport.
Like nursing or like
Yeah, definitely.
like teachers wise.
Definitely. Wait, are we talking about like athletes?
Yeah,
athletes
like,
or
yeah,
like
professional,
athletes?
like
professional, like NBA.
Okay.
Like LeBron and.
I'll give you an
Michael
example.
Jordan.
I'll give you an example. Okay. What is it? LeBron is making
He's making
37 point something millions a year. You think that's good? From just his contract with the
Is
team.
that actually how much it makes?
Yeah, 36.9, I think.
I thought it was more.
300 mil?
No, 30 something a year. From
Really?
from his NBA contract. I'm not talking about sponsors or anything else.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
his
okay. Like
salary.
that's on his net worth. Though.
Okay.
No, net worth is.
A lot more.
His net worth's $1 billion. He's like he's
Oh,
made.
yeah. Is he
really?
He's a billionaire.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, he just made it to $1 billion like last year.
Damn.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't think it's right. Like, athletes or even any, like, celebrities in general, I feel like that's not right. Because they're just entertainment. That's, like, why are us, like, we're all humans. So what's the point of just, like, labeling someone a celebrity, someone a professional athlete and everything when we're all the same people? Like, it should go to, like, nurses and, like, teachers or someone, like, who's actually doing good for everyone rather than just, like, entertainers.
But you have to think about it. The money is distributed towards every aspect of it. So like of what they do. So like not just sports athletes, but like actors and film directors, artists, whatever, music artists. Like that money's coming back to the producers and everything else, and they get a big chunk of it because they are the title. They're the big name. They're the face of it. But like people are gonna pay money for it. And it'd be kind of weird for the government to just take it and be like, we're going to put it towards government funding. I mean, I understand what you mean. Like, I think they are paid quite a bit, like, a little bit more than is needed. But at the end of the day, like, I don't understand. I don't see a way or a loophole around, like, taking their money and distributing it towards things that we need. It just seems unfair in a way on both sides. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's unfair to take from them, but it's also unfair to like have these teachers be making this happen.
Right. Yeah.
That's just like a world where
Yeah, it is. Like there's really no like way around it, but it's nice to think about it. What could be, you know?
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, can a teacher do a windmill dunk?
No, that's a pretty good point though. I mean, if my English teacher could do what Odell Beckham could do,
I'll pay him.
yeah, he deserves that credit. He deserves that pay.
100%.
Yeah.
100% of that.
No.
In my opinion, I think they get paid rightfully.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Think about it. We go to a something. Let's say all of us go to a something, right? 5 of us. We go to, let's say, section B, section C, I don't know how to go. Line 20, let's say, row something.
Yeah.
At least all of us on a playoff game, I was stricken with just like $300, like 300. That's 2,500, right? 2,500 right there, just us 5, just for a ticket. And then let's say that they cost parking and all that.
Yeah.
You think about it, that's almost $5K on all of us. Us 5. You multiply it by how many people are staying for one game. You take a percentage, that can go to salary. Because at the end of the day, it shouldn't be getting paid like the UFC. Think about the UFC. How much is their pay-per-view?
Oh, that's insane.
That's only like 5%, 7%. That's not even that good. Like Conor McGregor is probably like the only ones that can make like $1 million.
They don't make that much.
They don't.
I thought they made a lot more.
One person makes $1 million, and that's like the biggest one. You know what I mean? So imagine the NBA did that.
But there's so many of them. There's so many independent.
But I'm pretty sure they pay different for how many people tune in. I don't know how it works. But if you think about it, like, you don't make a lot. Like a regular fight on the I don't know how it works. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But a regular fight, if you're really starting in the UFC, you're in the pre-something, that's like 7K. Just 7K.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly. But sponsorship says a lot. And then not only that, but like branding and all that stuff. You see Canelo Alvarez with shirts and everything.
You're talking about someone new in the UFC?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you gotta make your way. And that's really what just like anything else to grind.
So that's what I'm saying, like, they make that much money because they never got comfortable. You think they never got comfortable? They never said, oh, you know what, I should be a teacher. Not everyone makes it to the NBA, not everyone makes it to the NFL, so they get paid rightfully. Well, other people couldn't get paid, it goes to them basically. We're basically giving money because we're not playing. Not also we're not just playing, but we're watching them.
I mean, I think they do get, like, they should be getting paid that much they do, but depending on the sport, like, NBA, they should be getting paid the way they do, like, they don't go through, like, they get injuries, but it's not as dangerous as, like, let's say NFL. You, like, literally put your body on the line, everything, and they don't get as paid much, but, like, you have baseball then. Like, nothing, not taking away from the sport baseball, it's a great sport, and, like, they work hard for what they do.
Baseball
But,
does
like,
bring way more money.
Yeah, like,
It just brings in so much.
So much money, it's crazy.
Like people are getting paid like $300 million for like a 5-year contract.
Yeah.
Like
Like a rookie makes more
no,
money
it's
than
insane.
like,
Like baseball makes so much money. It's
Yeah.
insane.
and, like, all that just, like, hit the ball and everything, catch it, just throw it, like, not like saying it's easy or anything. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm just saying, like, you're comparing that to, like, a football. Let's say football, you go contact, you can end up tearing your ACL, even dying from it.
A
But
contact
they don't get
sport
paid.
is important. Like it does a lot on your body, yes. But baseball is, you know how many games are in the season, right? It's like
Oh, yeah, it's
162 games in the
crazy.
season. Imagine doing that every single day for 6 months straight.
Oh yeah, like, I'm not saying it's not intense or anything.
And then not only that, but in order to stay in the league, you have to bat above. You have to hit 3 out of 10 balls.
Yeah.
To be a superstar.
So to be like good, you have to hit 3 out of 10 balls. Within 10 at bats, you have to have 3 hits.
Yeah.
To be, that's average. That's like
Oh, wow.
that's like
Yeah, they're normally averages like 0.3, 0.28 or something like that.
yeah. And so you're looking at it from that perspective. It's like okay, it's like it looks like below average. So you're doing a very extremely hard thing day in day out.
Yeah.
And not to take away from football, but like you are getting hit. That is very true. So I mean,
Like,
I think at the end of the day they're very equal. I think people try to compare like baseball is like for pussies or whatever, but it's really not how it is.
yeah, like, I'm not saying like trying to compare the sports itself, but like the money they bring into it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying like they do, like, they both work hard and everything, so I feel like they both should get paid around the same amount.
I think thinking without contact and non-contact, I do think they should get paid the same amount. I just don't know where that lies. Like I don't know if it's 100 mil, less than 100 mil. That actually has me thinking now. How much do soccer players get paid?
That's
Well,
true.
They do get, I don't want to say they get paid a lot. I don't think they get
The
paid.
big names do.
The big names do, which
Yeah,
is
the big
crazy.
names,
Because
yeah.
you can still be good and you don't get paid that much. The thing is, they don't pay that as much as the salary. They pay more the club. But I mean, Ronaldo just signed something with like 100 mil a year. So he's getting paid 45 plus bonus, so which is normal, I think, if you see for superstars. But to be fair with you, I think the most athletes, the most expensive ones, and the ones that make more money is in the NBA. You see players like Russell Westbrook getting paid 44, Curry gets paid 45, Giannis, I think his max, coming up for 51 a year. So it's crazy to think about it. When it comes to money, I think the ones that get paid less, I'd say football, easily. The NFL.
Football gets paid the least, you think?
Yeah,
definitely. They definitely bring in a lot of money with the fans.
Yeah.
But you're also thinking about like the minimum wage. It's a U.S. sport, though.
Yeah, it is.
Like, so I think they have less fans than basketball because I'm guarantee you people from other countries want U.S. basketball because basketball is all over the world. Yeah. Same thing with baseball. Baseball is all over the world. And I guarantee you there's fans in Asia that love MLB baseball.
Yeah.
So you have to take that, like, the revenue they make around the world adds up, and that's why maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why football may not make as much.
And that's why I said when it came to players get paid the right amount, it's because they literally get paid with the revenue. It's not like that's when I said they get paid rightfully because of that. Think about it, the teachers now they make 53K, let's say, at the Dyson district. So they get paid.
Is that the average?
Yeah, now it's the average. So they got a little more. But you think about it, like that's not a lot. But then you got 2 months off of vacation, just like we do when we're in school.
Right.
Those 2 months off, that's what 8K money. And then you think about it, we go to school Monday to Friday, do homework. And I'm not downgrading any teacher. I think teachers are really good. I don't want to say they're better than professors, but they really do. They're really better than professors. But they literally put up with extra. Professors can literally be like, alright, bro, you paying for your class. I don't even have to teach you.
I can drop you right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the teachers be putting up with us, and we don't think about it, but I just thought about, like, teachers see us grow. Like, I don't think you realize, but in elementary, let's say you have the same teacher for, like, 3rd grade, and then, like, you were a good kid, and then 8th grade, you start fucking up. And then she, like, sees you, she's like, damn, like, what you turn into? I was thinking about, I was like, damn, imagine, like, I was one of those kids. I was, like, really good in class, and then I started growing up, I just started doing stupid shit. Like, teachers be putting up with your shit.
No, they do.
They definitely do, and I think they should be compensated for that. But I just don't. Like, I think they shouldn't have to pay for students' pizza parties. I think that's like that's where I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, things as simple as rewarding students for being good and doing well, and the school can't even, in the district or whatever supervises that, can't even pay for those little things. That's what blows my mind.
They're probably stingy for the money.
I don't think the government doesn't provide them the money that they need. The district can't just be like, here's all this money for pizza. Every school should just have pizza parties for their students. I would love for that to be like that, so you can reward the kids, because kids like to be rewarded. They understand, they learn knowing that they're doing something well. But I definitely think that the government should put more money towards education. I just don't know exactly how they're going to do it. Because, there's so many things you have to pull from, things you have to get around. It's a whole process, and that's one of the biggest things. I'm running out of storage on mine, so I'm gonna have to stop this very pretty soon. So
You can't do another one?
I can't.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
Should we start it now and pick this back up?
Yeah.
Alright, you want to just sing with us?
Okay.
Should go at the same time.
I finished. I turned it off.
Alright, now ready?
I cut it. I already cut it.
Oh, you can do it again?
No,
No, he already stopped his.
He stopped his.
stopped
He's
mine.
waiting
Oh,
on the
okay.
other
3,
side.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to start again?
Oh, well, let me use the bathroom.
Wait, I'm confused.
Let me use the bathroom real quick.
He already stopped his. Just stop.
The
Yeah,
video is
stop it.
Okay, let me use the bathroom then.
What y'all think so far? You guys like it?
It was good. We could definitely talk about other things though, like getting more like, I guess, deep.
Okay, the cameras are dying. It was careful with
Yeah, that's not like held on to anything.
How much time do we have?
one of those cameras.
That was 28 minutes. That was pretty good.
Both of the cameras.
You want to go another 30?
Yeah, both of the cameras died at the same time.
Then.
So I'm not sure how far it went. I definitely want to see my camera can have a flash on.
I'm really actually satisfied
Flash?
with this podcast. Like, I think it could be.
Why are you turning on flash camera? Please for that.
It's because I need to know when it stops recording. Cause your camera's dying too.
Mine's charging.
It died twice.
It like turned off twice.
I don't understand why that does that.
See what I mean? Like my camera does the
It's
same
just
thing.
an automatic thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't
just
know.
think it's not being used.
I'm chilling. I'm doing my homework.
You doing homework?
Yeah, bro, it's doing midnight.
Same time.
Hold on, let me turn on this a second real quick.
Oh,
But you've been doing homework this whole
that's the
time?
first thing we're talking about is the fact that you were doing the assignment during a podcast.
Yeah, we're talking about that first.
My bad, guys. I have to get this shit
No.
done.
I got homework too.
Oh, for real? Makes sense.
Bro, I missed that
I
exam.
forgot. I have a quick.
Damn, you missed an exam?
No, he didn't even tell me it was online because it's an in-person
Alright.
class.
3, 2,
2, 1.
1. Alright, and we're back. So while we were on the break, we came to a conclusion that the reason why Viv was so quiet was because she was doing an assignment.
My bad.
And I just have to say, I'm a little hurt.
I'm a
Disappointed.
studious person.
We're on a podcast. If you wanted to do your homework, you should have done it before.
I was still listening. My bad.
What we talk about? What we talk about?
Hey, you were talking about
No,
sports.
it was
Do you think I know anything about sports?
No, but like you could have learned. You could have learned a little bit. Instead, you do what was so what assignment? Were you
What
doing?
class?
Biology.
What you like, mitosis?
You guys, I'm a pre-farm major. I need to get this shit done.
Pre-farm, like before they
Pre-pharmacy.
become farmers.
Like pharmacies?
Oh.
I thought you were trying to become a farmer or something.
I thought too.
Oh, what?
Well, you all yours now. You turned
Yes.
it in? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, finish it.
Congrats.
All right.
Congrats.
I hope you
I
get.
mean, I have calculus, but I'll do it when I get home.
I hope you get.
I will talk to you about that class.
Wait. We were talking about getting
No,
food
no,
after
no.
this, right? So
Yeah.
like,
Maybe.
We'll see.
Well, I still got to pack.
we still gotta eat.
Okay.
But anyways, what's
I
your
mean, I can eat and have a house.
what's your favorite
That's-
fast
that's
food
not
restaurant?
bad.
Favorite fast food?
Favorite fast food.
You guys, I tried Whataburger, and I don't think it's all that.
Mid.
It's okay.
I say
It's Watermid. That's what
They
you talking
do
about?
have their. I like that they make their own ketchups.
They
Oh,
do.
their ketchup was bomb. Oh my god, you guys need to try Monroe's Hot Chicken.
I've had
I
it.
is
tried
that?
that place.
Yeah.
That place is bomb.
It's southern like Tennessee style.
Yeah, it's
chicken.
like
And like they have like.
it's way better than Cane's.
Nah,
they
I
get
too much.
They have mac and cheese and breadcrumbs.
No, you
They
need to
have,
try it. You never even tried that
greens,
shit.
they all-
Let's go to
It's
this
really really good, and they make like they have some of the best drink selections.
Yeah, and their
Oh, I got
sauce is bomb.
I got
It's
that.
all the way in Phoenix or Tempe.
Oh, it's
Damn.
actually close to
Look
the
at that little
building.
free
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sponsorship we got going right there.
For
Like, we
real.
just
Let us
shout
know.
them out like that.
Yeah, we can't shut them out like that. We can't shut them out.
And then
But it
they
is
like
really good.
let you add an egg, like a sunny side up egg, and I was like,
Is that your favorite fast food place?
Red Robin does that too.
No.
But Robin's goated. But I ain't no fast food
What?
restaurant.
Red
though.
Robin's goated?
You don't think it's good?
I've
Red
never been
Robin's
to Red
good.
Robin.
What?
It's not going to.
It's alright.
It's good, but
Yeah.
like I was it's goated.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I
I mean,
sorry.
they got good burgers. I like their like the Santa Barbara. They got like avocado in it. That's good.
I just go with the bacon cheeseburger all the time. Every day.
You're a bacon cheese kind of guy. Bacon cheese.
Well, the thing is,
You're a BLT kind of guy, huh?
dude, yeah, actually, not really. I mean, I remember eating BLTs all the time. When I was going with my vegetarian diet, I would eat BLTs, but without the bacon.
Wait. How long ago were you vegetarian?
Well, I do a thing that every 10 months I go vegetarian for a month. But
Every
half
10
a,
months you do it?
yeah, half a month is vegetarian and half of the other month is
How
it's
did
pescatarian.
that come about? Like, what made you?
Oh, I think it started at 2019. It's
Wait,
like
you
mental.
say every 10 months or every 2 months?
Every 10 months.
So
10.
what's the
That's so
month out of the
random.
Yeah,
year?
that's weird. Okay.
So my next time I have to go vegetarian is on June. Last time I had to go through, I think it was September.
Do you feel better when you do it?
Yeah, definitely. Like,
so would you just do it all the time? Like, do you think you could
no,
that?
no, fuck that. I gotta eat my McChickens and stuff like that. You know?
The hot spices
The
go
hot
crazy.
spices go crazy. But it's definitely good. Like the first time, I remember after the fourth day, I was like sitting until like, I need meat. Like I, pause.
Damn!
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Cotton 4K.
But you know what I mean? Like I need my meat. You know, like I need to eat my hot spices and stuff like that. But definitely more because my house, like everything they eat, like gotta be some type of meat. You know, whether it's chicken, beef, and all that. I'm like, dang. So it was kind of hard. The hardest part was, I guess, learning how to eat. Because I wasn't really a person that, you know, went with vegetables.
Up a little bit. You
So I like tomatoes now, you know. I'll be eating them like they're
Oh,
fruits.
yeah.
Oh,
You know.
that's.
It's good.
We're different for that.
I like tomatoes. So.
I like them too, but like not by itself.
Yeah, I would eat it by itself. Like,
I wouldn't eat it by
slices,
itself.
like, they're good.
What?
Tomatoes
Really?
are bomb.
Tomatoes are good.
like
Dip it in
tomatoes.
something?
No, I just eat
Oh,
it.
Tomatoes. I don't know.
I don't like tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes in my burger. I don't like tomatoes on it.
Then when you're picky eater.
But no. Like it's just tomatoes itself. I'll eat it with anything. You throw it on anything, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But it alone,
Yeah.
it's like what is.
You gotta try Rome tomatoes. Are good.
Which tomatoes?
Rome tomatoes?
The tiny ones?
Yeah.
No, I don't like those either.
Really?
They're just too sweet. I don't know. It's just like when you bite into a tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time I ever bit into a tomato, I was like, "This is not what I expected. I expected this to taste way different."
Really?
And ever since then, I've been like, "Nah."
I don't know. I just don't even. I just taste fresh. I call it fresh. I don't know. It's really. It feels good. I don't know. But then, one thing that I didn't really like that much was onions. I don't know.
You like onions?
I like onions when they're sautéed. But when it comes to just like on a burger, bro, I can't eat onions on a burger.
Actually, I was the same way. I didn't like onions at first, but my sister, she had like this. I don't know. She made like these onions, and like it's like really good.
You sauté ones.
Like, I can't even lie. It is strong.
But I think when you get older, your taste bud tastes different.
But they're good. Like I'm not saying they're bad.
Hey, if I would meet someone literally just eats an onion like that,
crazy.
I'm gonna be like, hey, bro.
Yeah,
He's a serial killer. He's giving that out to you, that information, just so you know.
You gotta take the hints. That's a red flag right there.
That is a very big red flag.
Oh, should we talk about
red
flags?
Oh,
Let's talk about red flags.
Wait, no,
what do you think? Let's go around the table and see what our red flags is.
Like ours? Like
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Alright, you want to start with me or what?
Yeah, go ahead. For sure.
Are you guys telling me or what?
Wait, like red flags about
Like,
ourselves?
You say
or
what
like
you
others?
think your own red
Like your
flags
own.
are.
Red flags?
Wait, start with, you know what we haven't tried? Like, we always talk about people's red flags, but how about our own red flags? Like, reflect about yourself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. My own red flags. I come off like I don't care. That might be my biggest red flag.
Damn.
Like,
Explain yourself.
It's hard for me to show interest because, like, I don't know. It's more of just like, it's like a comfort thing.
You feel like you've been disappointed?
I don't think I'm a toxic person. I don't think I'm crazy or nothing like that. I think it. That's me nodding. No,
You're toxic.
I'm sure he is. But no, like for me, it's like it just takes me a little bit. Takes me a little bit to get warmed up.
That's okay.
I think it takes the right person. So if anything, it's green flag. So.
Damn. Oh, you just talk about like
I
relationship
put
wise.
my red flag and I turn it into a green flag. So,
It sounded a lot like Ernie.
Like Ernie. Like Ernie.
Oh, he said that?
Ernie, no, he was like, my red flag is that I have no red flag.
I was like, yeah, that's a red flag right there.
No, that is a red flag in itself because there's no one that's perfect. I promise you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
What about you, girl?
Red flag's that he's toxic.
Nah, not even that. I feel like sometimes I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just don't listen, bro. Like my head just blacks out, bro, and all I think is like, and I just start saying dumb shit out of nowhere. I'll be like, huh? And I don't know, bro. It's like I'm gonna fix it. I don't even know if I can fix it, but like I literally be getting a whole argument, or I'm just having fun, and I don't
You
know.
do not black out during an argument.
No way. Like an argument.
I just be like, what'd you say? I'll be like, what'd you say? Yeah, but my point is better. I just be like, what do you say? My point better, type of things. I don't know, but I try not arguing. But sometimes I'll be like, hey, I'm right. But sometimes I'll be right
That's his
though.
red flag.
That's my red
He
flag.
always thinks that he's right, no matter what.
Yeah, but sometimes, but honestly, when I fight it is when I know I'm right though.
That's a big one for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Admit you're wrong. That's a big one. You gotta admit you're wrong.
No, but the thing is, when I know I'm right, I like actually fight it. But when I know I'm not right, I just go dumb.
See, for me, I don't have enough energy to be arguing with someone. Like, if I'm right and I know I'm right, I'm gonna end the conversation. If I'm wrong and I know I'm wrong, I say sorry and we end the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do end up saying sorry though. If I find out, like I don't have any problem with pride type of thing. I just be like, I know my shit though.
What about you, Viv?
I know you got something to say.
About my own?
Yeah.
I think my red flag is that, like, I overthink too much.
So do you come to them and be like, I know you're cheating? Or do you accuse
I'm
them?
not crazy. I'm like, I overthink a lot, but like I never say anything, or like I never talk about my problem with the other person. I'll just hold it in, you know?
I know, yeah.
Oh, God.
And then that like starts more problems, I guess.
No, definitely, because that's the worst thing. You never know what they're thinking. So like, and for someone who appreciates reassurance, I'm sure everyone likes a little reassurance.
Yeah.
Showing them reassurance makes them happy, and I'm sure it'll make you happy in return. This is me just giving relationship advice.
Damn, you should go for like counseling.
Maybe.
You could like counseling.
Y'all come to me with your question, man.
Donna, what about you?
I have a lot actually.
Dang.
Then you're gonna list them all off?
You got a paper?
Nah. But like, I guess like the biggest one. I mean, I guess I don't text back a lot. But like, I don't know. Like I'm like in high school, I did it because like all like girls like to they like to play the game and shit like that. I know it's weird. But now I'm like I'm actually busy like school.
You're focused.
Yeah, I'm focused now. School, college, job, paying bills and stuff like that.
Alright, do we really consider that a red flag though? Like, if it's not your fault, you can't text back. Like,
I mean, but I could like, not like you should have texted all like. I can't
But then at the same time,
courtesy.
it's like if he really cared, like he could
Yeah.
have find time out of the day. That's why it's like.
And then some people be saying they don't be on their phones or like they don't be texting, but sometimes I don't know. I feel like sometimes I don't go into Snapchat to text people back, but I be going into Instagram just watching shit.
Yeah.
And you post something, don't you like feel hurt when you like someone let's say leaves you on delivery and they post
Yeah.
something in their story, you be like, dang.
Yeah.
I've never really been bothered by that because I feel like everyone has their own phone, everyone has their own time. Just like basically, they make time to speak to you. So like, if they're not in the mood to speak to you at that moment, then just wait. That's how I see it, at least.
That's how you see it. I just consider that a red flag, bro.
It is. I think so.
If I don't want to talk to you at that moment, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Damn.
For
Okay,
real?
now we just in the river for 6 hours, and I understand now.
No, but eventually I'll come around and be like, okay, now I want to talk to this person. But it's not because I don't like them or because I'm mad at them. It's just because it's like your phone is so accessible. If I wanted to FaceTime them right now because I need to tell them something, then I would.
Yeah.
It's giving them that space that they need because like we're at an age where like
You're like an independent person.
I'm a very independent person, yes. Like, and we're at an age where like we think that some relationships believe that like you should be texting all day throughout the day, but that realistically it's not like manageable because people get busy and people have other priorities.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
So at the end of the day, if you can come back to them with like a phone call or a text or like even a FaceTime call and just check up on them, and
You're never too busy.
yeah, if you make that time, even if it's just a little bit, I'm sure it makes the day.
It would. 100%. It would.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, I mean, I know I have a lot of them, but as the last one to go, give me a bit of time to think on it. One of them I would say is I'll make a lot of things like about myself. So basically, like, yeah.
That's you do that. Huh?
So basically, like, we'll be having a conversation, like, just talking about a random thing, and I'll say, oh, well, I remember this time, like, this happened to me and everything, or, like, someone will say, oh, well, they'll be complaining, like, not complaining, like, but, like, ranting about what happened in their day. I'll be, oh, well, I mean, I remember the time this happened to me and everything, so.
Oh, but that's the thing that people do. Like, if they don't know how to like give advice or something, they will help out by saying that they can relate to the problem.
Yeah, that's why, like, there was a couple times I did that, and I'm like,
Unless it's like unnecessary, then it's like.
Like, I didn't mean a way of it, like, I might have advice, but it'll come off as, like, me making it about me.
Like bragging or more like.
Not much of brand, but, like, saying,
But
like,
making it about yourself.
yeah.
Okay,
Saying,
okay.
like, if you're, let's say if you complain about your day, I'll be, oh, well, I mean, I remember this happened with me and everything.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you
And
mean.
some people take that the wrong way, but in reality, you're just trying to comfort them.
Yeah, it's like a reality check, bro. Like, happens to everybody. I mean,
Not everyone's built to like
yeah.
give advice, so
Yeah.
and that's okay. It's just maybe you gotta find another way to comfort that person.
To be honest with you, I don't even think it's be like built to give advice. I feel like some people are not built to take advice.
That's true.
Because you think about it, everyone can give advice, like honestly, but are you willing to take it though? Like,
And the truth.
you know, and the truth, like not everyone's able to take it. I mean, and sometimes, to be honest, all of us probably have one thing that we're not able to take. You know, it doesn't even have to be deep. Like, I can tell you my favorite NBA player is Russell Westbrook. If you come out to me telling me that he's not the same player as 5 years, like it's gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna take it. But like, I know damn well, like that's true.
Yeah.
But you know, inside of me, I'm gonna be like, nah. Like you can, I don't know which one is yours, guys, but you know what I mean.
I know where Russell Westbrook Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
I'm gonna wear a shirt that says he sucks next time I see you.
They were booing him yesterday at the Lakers stadium.
They were.
And then they benched him on the overtime. So.
Do you think guys? Do you think like guys as friends like tell each other like the truth instead of like girls like not telling their girlfriends the truth? Do you think that plays a different role?
What do you mean?
Like guys tell each other.
You know how guys say like, oh like man, that outfit that's not it, bro, go change. You know, for girls like oh like how's this outfit? And the girls, oh that looks cute. When they know damn well, it's not. Or like even on Instagram, like they know like that girl's not the prettiest, and all the girls would be like happy like like queen bee, like slave, and then but like for guys it's different. Like we tell each other the truth.
I'd be doing that. I'd be like, damn.
There's good and bad things to that, but I think girls as like not as a whole, but what it looks like, they kind of, no matter what, they're gonna put positive energy out there, but even if they're not telling the truth. And
they also talk shit at the same time.
I do. They're behind people's backs.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's kind of weird, but
it is weird.
I'll never be able to be in the same room as someone, act like I'm their friend, and still like be talking shit behind their back. That's what I don't understand. But at least guys are up front. I think there's good and bad to both, because dudes will be up front and they'll be blunt, and they don't say sorry if you really hurt their feelings. But a guy's never gonna say that you hurt their feelings either.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
So I guess it's more of just like one of those things that dudes just get over it.
I think it's because like guys, they're like such chill people, like they just get over it, you know? But girls, every girl like has an image of another girl. They'll be like, oh, she's a bitch, you know? And then like other girls will be like, oh yeah. Like, but for guys, even if they're a bitch, like no one says anything. They're like, oh, he's still a cool guy, like he's still chill and everything. But like girls have so much like standards to look up to.
Okay, what I'm curious about is what makes a girl like bad first impression. What can you tell a girl's fake off of first impression? Like, have you met girls where you're like, yeah, I already don't like this girl.
Definitely, she definitely does.
For me, yeah. It depends on what you do.
Like, what are some tendencies that you see?
Destructive, right? Destructive.
As
like
confrontational?
Okay, like if girls
like
bash other girls, like straight up.
Yeah, oh, straight up.
Yeah, like if they're just like, oh damn, I don't want to call anyone out.
Don't say their name. Don't say their name.
This is kind of like a really specific scenario. Okay, let me think of something else.
Yeah. I don't want you to get beat up. So
I don't know, girls. You can just tell. Like girls just know what girls hate.
The energy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if it's real though?
Your rocks and shit, or like
crystals and shit.
The crystals are telling you that this girl has bad energy.
Okay, tell me what I had a friend, Gio knows, but so this girl, so she told about her body count and she had a list of it, like the list.
Oh, like in their notes?
Yeah, in their notes, and like it had the number, it has the rating, it has their birthday, and like what sign they are.
Oh, I just watched a video about like the notes.
Yeah, the notes.
Yeah.
Notes.
Okay, so is it true? Do girls really put like?
No, they do. 100%. I seen them on my own 2 eyes.
Do you do that? Do you put notes? Like, do you put these guys' names in your notes?
She hasn't.
You got a little like.
These guys' names like.
Like you had slept with.
I'm kind of a virgin guy.
Not even just that, but like.
But like.
They all talk to.
Almost like, do you use the notes as like a diary almost?
Yeah,
document
definitely.
Stuff
I
about
have everything in my notes. My whole life is in there. Like, I'll get exposed if someone looks at my notes.
They all do it.
They need to start dropping notes. Like when people start exposing these celebrities, they need to start dropping their notes.
Yeah.
Leak them notes, bro. Leak them notes. That's crazy.
No, they're there. I actually seen like 5 of them.
I'm not the type to go through someone's phone, but now when I see a phone open and the notes is right there.
You will look through someone's phone?
See, I just said I wouldn't, but like now I'm tempted. Now I'm like, honestly, I want to know what.
Okay, wait. Okay, like going back to that podcast. So, if you felt like your significant other was like cheating on you or like you had suspicions, would you go through their phone?
No. Because.
No.
What happens in the dark comes to light. It always does. So no matter what, you'll hear from someone else, or you'll find out for yourself. Like it'll just happen.
You want it that way?
No bad thing that's done to you is gonna stay hidden.
Yeah. Okay. Well, say like your significant other never cheated, but like someone else told you like, oh yeah, I definitely saw her with another guy. Like, would you confront her and like believe her, or like how would you?
Oh yeah, I would definitely come to her and be like, I heard this today. So.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give trust until you absolutely lose my trust.
Definitely.
We all agree on that one?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not that toxic.
None of you guys would look through a phone. You're telling me.
Dude, honestly, I was
when I was
tempted. I was tempted.
But I would ask. I wouldn't do it like, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's just that in the open, you know. I would ask. I would be like, hey, can I check your phone? Like, I feel like this is happening. And because that's when it'll tell you if like they're actually being sus or not.
Yeah, because if they bother to, I think that they're hiding something. Like me, honestly, I feel like my girl checks my phone, but like I don't care. I'll be going to the bathroom, I leave my phone, be like, but be like, oh, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
I think it's insecurity too, though.
Like, honestly,
insecurity is the only
because
factor.
That was me junior year in high school. Like I did that was me junior year. I was insecure as fuck, and like I didn't do that.
I'd say also having that happen to you, like having someone else go through your phone, like makes you lose interest in them.
That's true.
You think it's interest? Just confidence.
I remember there was a time for me like that happened. Like I'll go to the bathroom, come back, they're going through my phone. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, you don't trust me? Like, what are we doing together? Like, it'll be out of nowhere too. Like nothing happens. You go through someone's phone, like.
I really
Definitely.
believe like if there's no trust in a relationship, it's like driving a car with no gas.
Sure.
Like where do you expect to go with this? I can guarantee you, if the relationship does not have trust, it's not going anywhere good, and it probably won't go very far. That's just that. But I guarantee you that. Like I'm very positive that like that's always been a deciding factor, in at least what I've seen and what I've been through.
I don't think that. I don't.
Like kind of spooked me there.
I feel like it's a good way to put like your life out there, but at the same time, like you don't want to put your whole life story out there. Like
there's definitely like put a stop to at a certain point, for sure. Because like I think people put too much, and I'm not just like I know not everyone sees a private story. But I don't even think people should be putting stuff on a private story. Like that's stuff on the internet. People could take a screen recording of it and expose you.
That's true.
Like don't incriminate yourself on the internet. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
No, so many people do that. I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you incriminating yourself? Like, imagine if you were like a criminal, like an actual criminal.
Yeah.
And you posted all the cool stuff you were robbing or stealing or whatever, or crimes you're committing.
People just posting guns.
That's exactly what it is. It's just you don't consider yourself a criminal. Like, does that make sense?
No.
Am I weird for thinking it like that?
No.
That's how I see it. Like, you're just putting it out there for people to just all they need to do is look for it and it's there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that makes sense. I feel the same way when people post their guns in their story.
I hate that.
Like,
Bro, they think they're so cool.
It's a bad guy.
bad. Honestly, I should be like. My bad.
I'll think twice before I mess with him.
I won't text him.
9 times out of 10, they haven't shoot the gun.
It's not even there.
It's not even there, exactly. Reflecting it. That's all.
I don't know. I just think it's funny. I don't know. I think it's funny though.
I feel like low key that's a turn off.
If a guy that you
like if a guy, if I liked a guy and all of a sudden one day they're like posting their gun, I'm like, what?
Unless you're a hot Cheeto girl from Valley, then you'd be like, oh, daddy vibes out here. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, damn, I want to get with them. The
Like,
best
oh, yeah.
feeling.
Viv, were you a hot Cheeto girl in high school? I didn't know you were in high school, so I have no idea.
I don't think I was.
Nah.
Did you think I was a hot Cheeto girl?
No.
Oh, you went to Valley?
You're from Valley.
What?
I was in student council.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? Like what's that?
Like, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
It was just like I would be in the assemblies and stuff. So like some people know me from student council. That's what.
Oh, okay. Were you in student council? Kira?
Nah, but I have privileges.
You're in yearbook.
Oh yeah, I was like.
Wait, do you guys think the popular kids from high school have privileges when it came to privileges when it came to school?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You think so?
I would say like school related things, but like outside of school, no.
No, outside of school, who cares?
No.
You don't think?
So.
Not even in school?
Honestly,
I feel like certain people have the connections.
I don't really know. Like I didn't really pay attention. Maybe I was privileged. I don't really know. Like I feel, tell you.
Like, it sounds bad. I feel like I was privileged too. Like,
I mean,
when it came
if you're
to
an athlete or you're like good looking, you're privileged.
I think athletes get a pass because like they care so much about the sport and they always use that as that card. Like, oh, if you don't let me, like I'm not gonna play this week. Like you gotta let me play this week, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if they're like one of the star athletes.
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, like some of the people on our team, like in high school, they would be talking about it and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even do my work in class. They just passed me through it just because I was on the team and everything." I'm like, so like you don't even do your work, you don't know anything. Then you come to college and everything, you're confused. You actually have to do the work and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a reality check.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that everything that like you don't like is gonna come back at you, and you're gonna have to deal with it again. Like definitely, like there was one point in school where I had like something that I hated. I still remember to this day. I think it was like third grade in Peru, and I was learning how to graph. You know, graphs and everything. I was like, fuck, I hate this. You know, I hate it, and I'm like, it's okay. I'll just do this lesson. I'll never have to graph again. But I'm still graphing in college.
You
I'm like,
decided to do what? Criminal justice?
no, political science. But
Yeah,
I still have to take prereqs.
Oh.
So I had to do Math 151.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you do a lot of math.
So when it came to that, I was like, damn. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, I thought I was gonna be done with this, but watch me do it again when I graduate.
How did you like high school? Did you guys like high school? How was your high school experience for you guys? Was it good? Was it bad?
I wanted to get out as soon as possible. I thought the idea of being in school was just like, it just wasn't it.
You didn't like it?
The time I spent, like the things I experienced while I was in high school, but not in the school itself, was great. Like I think I really became the person I am today because of it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But like the elements of like going to school 6 hours a day, bro, it's blurred. I don't remember any of it. Like it don't mean anything.
Yeah. I've been thinking like, damn, we went to school from like 7 to 2. That's crazy. I really had to wake up at 5.
Well, I don't understand. Well, people were really like fighting at like 7 in the morning. Like it wasn't even, class hadn't even started yet, and people were already throwing hands. Like that was wild. Like you gotta be different. Like you didn't even you made some cereal in the morning and you just were ready to fight somebody.
Yes.
You had a bang and you were just ready to fight somebody. What? Like
That's crazy though. Think about it. People actually fight at 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
You wouldn't fight at all. Like, why would you
who wakes up that angry? Like I just don't understand.
Alright, I'll catch you at school tomorrow morning.
At the
fight tonight.
cafeteria too. Also was at the cafeteria.
That's crazy. I just remember our senior year junior year was crazy. There were so many fights. Your senior year?
Oh yeah.
It was so crazy. I had to go.
They were like 6 in a week or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember them was canceled.
I'm from 2020 grad. You know, year of COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get graduation.
I remember our freshman year, your sophomore, they almost canceled prom and everything just because of so many fights we kept getting.
They weren't gonna cancel it.
Oh, it was crazy.
For tickets, like you're gonna give them $100 back? No, they didn't want that money.
They were saying how
For real.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna what? Did you guys pocket it?
No.
He doesn't keep it.
Okay.
Student council doesn't keep
You
money.
remember the senior assassins, right? Like the water gun
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
Give me my money back.
Like, did people actually finish the game?
No.
They took the money, bro.
We donated it to the. You know how Faith got like shot?
Oh.
what about the years before that?
Even the year before that.
Faith.
The year before that,
or
they
even after
pocketed it.
that.
The year before that, I'm pretty sure they pocketed it. But the year
That was.
the
Hey,
your
gotta
year,
go to my car and ask for the
I'm
money.
pretty sure they donated it to the girl who got shot.
I don't know who that is.
Faith. Oh, she plays
Faith, she was
soccer.
on the track team. I'm pretty sure she was in a club. Wasn't she?
Plays
I don't know
soccer.
Faith, and I was on the track team.
Then
But yeah,
was
she
soccer.
plays
She was a
soccer.
soccer girl, and she was in like Linker or something.
Oh, I went to her vigil.
Yeah, her.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. That was worth it
We
then.
donated to them, and then I don't know what happened my year.
Our year, we just didn't finish the game.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened to the money.
You don't remember that car you bought with the money from the game?
No tempering.
Huh?
You don't know. You don't know.
Well, all right, guys.
I
Well,
didn't control assassins. I don't fucking know.
Student council.
Student council doesn't do it. People in student council do it, but it's like it's
not for the valley.
school thing.
Yeah.
So like it's outside school.
it's whatever. Well, all right, guys. We're coming to a conclusion on the podcast. Looking from here because the other camera died, but well, thank you for tuning in to PB Pod and to
Straight shooting with Matt.
it was pretty nice. Thanks, Giovanni,
I like
and
the
thanks.
collab. Yeah, it was great. It was great having you guys on.
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
thanks for having us.
Appreciate you
Thanks
guys.
for having us. Sure.
Well, all right. Well, thank you guys, and see you next one. Next week, right? Maybe.
Sure.
He's like, sure. I don't want you guys in the morning.
That was good. I actually like that. Both